We all know that Facebook and Google collect our data and sell it to the highest bidder, it would seem. I started to get suspicious of Zynga Games. And then they had a new terms of service just a couple weeks ago. And it was kind of disturbing. I won't say kind of. It was very disturbing because it's, it says what I suspected it might. It just wasn't in black and white where I saw it. Like, this was very explicitly any information we get about you that you give to us, including what you type into the window when you're playing somebody and you text. They keep it all and they use it as they wish. But it's how they use it that bugs me more than the fact that they collect it. It bothered me that they collect it. It bothers me that they store it and they'll never let it go. They keep it. That's a given. What I didn't realize is how they analyze it. They build personality profiles on you because they know every keystroke. They know how fast you type. They know the kinds of things you say. They know your personality. They've tested people's personalities and put them in categories in the Myers-Briggs test sort of thing. And the Big Five, the Ocean test, which is another more current, the most scientific study on personality. So they have a very, very predictive personality profile on everybody that is on Facebook and all. It says that they collect information of third-party applications, and what they're talking about is Facebook. They collect that stuff too and use it as they wish. So Facebook's under the, microscope for collecting people's data. I mean, they're talking to Congress and stuff about it. But Zynga Games is huge, and if they share the information with Zynga Games, and Zynga Games is not under the watching eye of Congress, why wouldn't they just put all that data with Zynga and then use it from there? What's the difference? What's the difference? They're, it's the same data and they're using the same thing for it. So what? It's not stored at Facebook? It's just given to, well, we don't keep it. We just give it to Zynga Games. Unless I'm not quoting anybody, but it seems like that would be the default. I'm suspicious of a lot of things with Zynga Games because I play a lot of Scrabble on there, Words with Friends, and I've talked to people that wouldn't be human. And then with this latest terms of service, they also say that some of the players on there are artificial intelligence and you won't be able to tell them apart from real players. Well, I know some of the players on there, I could talk to them regularly. I have to wonder, I know artificial intelligence is good enough to have a conversation with you and maybe you wouldn't realize it, especially right at first. So what we have is personality profiling so that they can predict what you will do or make things that change you, or it's mind control. I know it sounds hyperbolic, but it sounds ridiculous, right? It's mind control, but it is. When you know everything about a person's mind and what they're going to do, and then you can change some things and change how they will react to things, well, then you're controlling their mind. So yeah, that bothers me a bit. That bothers me. I don't know, because we're there, and that's frightening. Beyond Orwell shit. We're monitored. Okay, no big deal compared to having our personalities profiled. That blows my mind because it's not going to go away. Facebook is evil. They're already there. The technology is not going to go backwards, and there's always going to be someone out there trying to mine your data and run algorithms, but probably be able to do it for the whole world on your phone in 10 years, Well, phones are around. If you know what I mean, like the processing power that it takes to get people's personality tests is a lot of processing power, but not for what's available now. And it's getting faster and faster, so it'll be like everywhere. everywhere. It's just a matter of who can access your personal data. And so that stuff has to be reined in. I mean, especially for these big platforms, Google and Facebook, they shouldn't be able to store your data. They shouldn't be able to sell your data, for fuck's sake. Like, sell your data, and you can't even get at it. You can't see it at all, but they can sell it to other people. I own myself, in theory, except, I've seen Google shift what you believe by only giving you certain stories when you do searches. They'll decide what search results you get. That's shaping your reality. And that's a huge, saying it's a problem is ridiculous. That's like the end of humanity. We're robots soon. If we're lucky, we get to be robots, slave robots, or just dead. A little bit cynical of me. Anyways, I'm getting off Facebook. I don't use anything but the game usually, but I talk to a few people on there. There are other mediums. There are other privacy conscious mediums that I will grab one of, because everybody should know how crazy that is. At least watch The Great Hack, which is about Cambridge Analytica and how they shaped and helped Donald Trump get into office, and how they're shaping elections all over the world by using these algorithms and knowing personalities and shifting them. It's disturbing's not the right word. It's crazy, and it's just the beginning, So we need to have data police who either audit places and make sure they don't store information by going in at random and showing up at random and saying, okay, let me see your servers. That's the only way they can really police these large platforms, I think. They got to do something, but I don't want the government to step in, but also a business that does that, well, fuck, the government's not that bad, or at least they're held to some account. Businesses for some reason are above the law, it seems. Anyway, get off Facebook, get out of Google best you can, put all your privacy settings as high as you can get them, because your information is, they say that they have 5,000 data points on every American. 5,000 pieces of information on you. That's wild. I mean, I can't, there's no words. Have a good night.